Good evening and welcome back to MegaFactory Titan. I have made a mistake last episode and didn't notice it. Thank you very much for pointing out in the comments. I was making here munitions and armor piercing. Sorry, autocannon rounds, not armor piercing like what they wanted. We're now making them. I switched over the standard one from making standard munitions to armor piercing munitions. It just requires tungsten. We have tungsten up here. That's not a problem at all. The problem is actually we don't have enough solid propellant. So yeah, I need to get that sorted, and we can do that from here. I wanted to move this all, but I kind of feel like I can't right now. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put in a storage here for sulfur, and just have a pipe going. Hopefully that'll kick in and we can get some going. I don't know if we're going to make this mission or not now. The Orion Protectorate as well, Origin Protectorate, sorry. They surprised me by asking for power. They asked for a substation and then asked for power. So I've put in some power here. I've also had to put in some anti-aircraft and anti-aircraft turrets basically everywhere. The pirates, the scavengers, have been scavenging the base. They've been taking the power. So we get anti-aircraft turrets put in everywhere there is a somewhere to do it. So we're gonna be dealing with that. So that's fine. This seems fun. They don't seem to want to attack this here. However, there is something else I noticed. Whilst I was looking for random structures that my guy might have found in the world, because they do that. They find things in the world and then I forget they're there, so I have to go through here and find out what's what, what's where, what's when. I was scrolling through here and saw pollution is significant on some solar farms. So our solar farms here are only producing they're producing almost half the power that they should be, because pollution here is 54% because of our factory, which makes sense. So we're going to get rid of these. We're also going to get rid of the gun turrets. They need to be moved out of the way as well. And I also want to figure out why my truck that I've got set to pick up those is just seems permanently stuck on picking up agrochemicals. Like, is there just a load of them in the world? Is that what it is? Is there just hundreds of them out in the world? Because there's loads of sort of propellant, but there's no. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm thinking I might switch one of you to just be solid propellant instead, because we need that more than the agrochemicals. I don't think they're going to ask for them. I don't think they're going to ask them anytime soon. So yeah. So how about we put in a little storage here? I don't know what was game there, and we run. Belt into this, and then we shut down all these. Oop. The ammo will come out and get stored in here. Oh, the pirates stole. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That will come out there, and then we can destroy these. Awesome. Functioning radar. Let's deconstruct that. If I see them, I do try and get around and do it, but because I tell him to queue up and then like do an entire loop of the map, lots of times I completely miss what they're doing. So okay, so we have another truck here as well. So I might just put you on solid propellant, and would you do external pickups? Go. The other one can do agrochemicals and solid pickups as well. There's also a random cargo rover driving around. So I might actually just say, hey, would you do agrochemicals? And let's find the other one. You're not even set to sort of. Oh, that would explain it. That would actually explain it. Ah, okay. Okay, I think we were just getting yeah, oops, I didn't filter it properly. Okay, that's fine, okay. So we do, however, have enough to build the next stage of our bus going on here, so let's do that. Smelters, and I want to leave there, leave a 2 gap. Boom, like that, there we go. So if this had the extra piping on the outside like this one does here, it would all be spaced correctly. So there's a gap, a pipe, a gap. Yeah, so that's what I want there. And then I basically want to put in, well, I'm not sure how many. Loads of storage and things that we found. New research lab as well. Cool. Okay. How many actual smelters do I have left? Only 7. We need to make some more smelters. You make me some normal everyday smelters, and would you make me 100, please? Because we're gonna need 100. Go for it. Okay. Oh, and we're struggling for power apparently now. Yep. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Okay, so let's go up here and put our solar panels back in. Pollution's quite heavy. I need to come up here really and do the solar panels up here where pollution's very, very light. Then we can jump borders, and I can connect this to the main power grid like so, and also like so. There you go. Put on. Okay, so then we should get our batteries charged, and that'll be fine. We can put in another thermal farm as well. We've got more of those. They work better where the temperature's colder, so we want to keep them away from our factories, but let's in fact, let's put it down here. No, I don't want to connect it to our main power system. It says we'll put it up here. There you go. Boom. Oh, Scavengers managed to get something else. What did you get? An underground power line. That one there. Okay. Yeah. They're becoming very annoying when it comes to the flying things. I feel like these flying things have come along earlier than we had last game. But that's okay. That's okay, because we can still put down. Let's put a turret there. That'll do. Boom. Might need more than one ammo copter now. We're starting to get a little bit more space on it. So move this here. Turn this around again because this needs copper. This did not need copper, which is why I stopped doing that. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So you're doing that there. You're doing that there. We might, as I said, we might fail this armor piercing thing. But advanced research for laser distractors. Awesome. I have just been going through doing all the research I can do that doesn't require stuff I don't have. So I'm going to skip those. I'm going to skip that. We want to do hydroponic fit. That requires working fluid. I don't think we have working fluid on our network, but we can get it on our network because we can do that. But awesome. There is a complete mess of magnets here. I am utterly impressed how the game knows what's going on, because it is just an absolute manic mess of pipes everywhere. But it works. It's fine. It knows what it's doing. Utterly impressed. Utterly impressed. Okay, you need more sulfur. That's fine. I don't know where my copter's coming. I think they're going up here a lot and coming down again. But it is working. It's just working really, really slowly. So, how about we work on this here? What we're going to do? What's our first thing we're going to do? Can we just start at the top? Just go concrete first. Although, actually, to be honest with you, I think I'd rather try and get all the bars done, but we haven't researched all the other bars we currently have at the moment. So, Concrete's important. We are getting iron in here as well, which I will need to deal with fairly soon, but we are picking up from here, so it's fine. Let's just start with concrete. So let's just start with concrete. They're all doing concrete. Cool, right. And then concrete will be made from, I think, just sandstone. I think that's what we're going to go with this. We're going to go with sandstone. So you will be a sandstone guy, and you will be a concrete guy. And I'm going to have you as a cargo pickup, which we're going to get rid of. We will get rid of the cargo pickup ideas. It won't be done by that. It'll be done by belts. But right now, I need it. I need the cargo pickup to move things around. So, okay, this line can now be got rid of. But this is all quartz and basalt here, isn't it? Yeah. So what I want to do then is, I need to change up a few things here as well. I've had this as a drop off, and this is a pickup for concrete, so that we could try and get more building frames being made. But it's not really working all that well. And what I should do as well, what I remember, is I should replace all of these with stackable versions. Bomb, there we go. Just so we have them in the future. They're the same, exactly the same storage. 200, exactly same storage. It's just we can stack them, which makes them better. What I need is building frames. That's what I need. I need building frames. I want to put in the 4 lots of smelters first, so that I can get a rough idea as to where I want to have the this central what's the word? The interconnect between them. That's the best way to describe it. So yeah. So we want to have sandstone coming down here. We have sandstone being done here by a guy, which is making concrete. What I ideally want to do is have like a drop off at the end, and then have the pipe come down and connect it all together. Let's see if we can't fill out a bit more of this here. We could put in a supply depot down here. We could go and say, you want to store so many things. So many things. No, you don't. We don't want a supply depot. We want the other one. We want the sorting house, don't we? We don't have any of those. I've been offered them in missions and I've ignored them. You don't make the sorting houses, do you? No. No, that is there because it was making bridges as well. So we need to look into that. You are completely full, or almost completely full. But that's okay. We'll deal with that. It's making the jump. Unfortunately, when I make the jump, I've got to basically shut down my factory. So why don't I do that? Why don't we just shut down the factory? I think we need more smelters. We need more smelters for the moment. They're made from limestone or sulfur. Oh, okay. Do we have any limestone nearby? We do, over here. Yeah, limestone over there. Okay, so we can get a miner grabbing some limestone, then maybe dropping it off into here. Not that you could get into there, but maybe we could run a line in and connect it up, or do something. I don't know what here. How about we put in a mini storage again? We'll just put it in there and go, you are going to be for limestone. You don't need to necessarily be a cargo drop off, although I will make you a cargo drop off. Plug you in there. Because you are, yeah, you're a pickup, so that means they might pick the limestone up out of there, which would be awesome. Okay, you're a pickup. Everything's a pickup, which is a bit of a problem, but So what I want to do is maybe start shutting down some of this stuff here. Like this, yeah. Let's, what are you doing? You are picking up sandstone. Who are you connected to? You're connected to that guy. That guy's delivering over here. Who's the guy that's delivering down here? You. Right, so you. Instead of delivering down there, would you deliver to here? Which is a long way to go. I know, and I'm sorry, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's get another heavy excavator in and mine the limestone. Let's get another cargo rover in and go, hey, would you pick up the limestone? And would you drop off the limestone here? Okay, awesome. Right. Well, also, once we can shut down some of the factory, we'll get rid of some things here. So what I think I'm going to do is stop my excavators. You are picking up Sheelite and you are dropping off in there. So you stop as well. You guys can carry on, but none of this is being used right now, which is a problem. Oh, we have sandstone right here. What if we brought this land? Next to that one. So I want to go 1, 2. Right, where was? I've done it again, haven't I? I've removed the. Right, what I should do is do that. And do that. There we go. Okay. So now I know that's where the edge of the world is. We can't go any further down than that. That's the lowest part. So if we were to have the belt come from here, get rid of that one, change the direction of this belt, do that, change the direction of this belt, then connect that up and then remove that. There we go. Put on. There you go. Okay. And then what I need to do is I need to put in a bridge here, so that stuff that's coming along can actually get over these things here. You are going to produce nothing. You won't produce any slags. So these external bits won't be used whatsoever. So I'm going to get rid of them because there's no point in having them there. But there's no point in having them on the edge doing that, which means we could make this more smooth around the edges. If I want to, I could copy what this is and do it here instead. Which, you know what, we're going to do. We're going to do. Because what I can do is I can go duplicate group mode and I can do that and just push it there because it's exactly the same, and then duplicate group mode there and just tap it into there like that, and there we go. Okay, and that'll do the same job. But if we need to add smelters to it, so with this I can't bring a pipe over, or I can bring a pipe over. Why did I not do that then? I think I was having issues with it not working or not doing what I wanted to do. So I did that. What I should do is I should have this, and then I should have the slag stuff come out and just be oops. I should have the slag come out and be direct. I don't know. I don't think it matters. It's all about moving long distances. You don't want them to stand down. This is fairly short distance, so I'm not all that fussed about it. So, oh, nice to build a subsurface well. I'm going to accept that mission. I don't know Waste half the resources, waste half the resources. No, I'll take that. I don't know if we can actually do a subsurface well. Requires a permit. No, we can't. Okay, so I'm going to have to phone you again and go, I'm really sorry, but you'll have to go somewhere else because I don't have the permit for it and I'm not paying off my loan yet. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now you're transporting goods down here, from here, which is awesome. That means you're going to start mining more stuff here. That's cool. You're going to stop mining this over time. You're going to stop mining that over time. We want to mine it out, but I don't want it to mine into here, as I'm saying. Although I can pick these up and move these, so it's not awful. Like if we set up a copper one, I could pick that up and put it in the center. That would not be an awful thing to do. Do you know what? That would not be an awful thing to do. Let's just leave that. And what we'll do is we'll upgrade this to a stackable version. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was going to stack it higher. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet. So. Part to a prefabricator. Awesome. Map of the area. It's fun. Loads of stuff. There's loads of stuff around in the world that I just... Probably loads of stuff in the world that I haven't done there. This needs to be reconnected to something. What I want to do really is have this... have the scrapper that we have dropping off into probably something more like this. A supply depot that's connected to the main grid. So that would be the idea there. How are we doing for... We got another 2 smelters, so that's 8. So we can build another road. So what I'll do is... Do I want to redo this smelter thing? I think I do. I think I want to redo this smelter thing. Can I duplicate this? I can duplicate the whole thing down the bottom there. If I do that, then duplicated, what that should do is know that that's different size pipe, so like that. And then we're going to go here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, boom, like that. There we go. Okay. Now this is going to be a copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remake my smelters. So I'm going to delete this. And we'll remake the smelter thing. Okay. So let me copy settings and then paste it on top of all of those so it doesn't have any recipe. Let me change this to be not that, it wants to be kinetic kill vehicle. And the reason I'm doing the kinetic ones, I think I've explained this before, is because it's not something I feel like I'm ever going to get in the game, at least not early on, so I don't have to worry about them randomly filling these. So long as they have a filter and you connect it to the grid, it's not going to fill with random stuff. It's just a placeholder. And kinetic kill vehicles look like they're end game stuff, so yeah, we'll be leaving that alone for a minute. So what I can then do is I can't have this come out and go diagonally down, if that makes sense, because I can't do that. That's not valid. Even if I brought this down here, I still don't think I can do that. Let me try it very briefly. So I'm going to push maglev, so like that. I'm going to pull maglev for that one there. Yeah, it won't let me do that. That's not a valid connection. So that's the reason why I went with having it all just straight, because it looked better that way. But what I could do is I could bring this off to here and then do this. And just literally have it run out of the bottom of each of them. Like that. Boom. And that means that the slag that comes out of them will be slower off the belts. But the goods will be faster. It doesn't matter, because if they are going to be doing copper, for instance, here, they create 1 copper and 2 slag, so really we need the slag coming out faster. Again, I don't think this matters all that much, realistically, not for this short distance here, having the goods come along. The reason for the angles is that when a good hits an angle, it has to slow down to make the corner, to go round. So it will come along here and then it will slow down slightly to go around there, around there, around there, around there. But when it hits a corner here, it basically stops. A 90-degree angle, it basically stops and comes down. So that would it. But I think these belts are kind of long enough and it's a short enough distance down to here to just get rid of the goods. So I don't think we have to worry about it, if I'm honest with you. I think we'll be okay. So let me cancel your recipe here. And then that one I'm going to copy. We're going to create a new template. Bump. We will bump, and this will be called smelters. Oh, but on. There we go. Okay, and that just saves it to here. Smelters. Awesome. So we have forges, extruders, factories, refineries. That was temporary. I can leave that there. And smelters. So cool. Okay, and then this is smelters with this here. And then if we need to put this down again and we don't need these outputs, we just delete them. I'm not going to have two separate templates. Don't need that. So cool. Okay, and then that's done with the stack ones as well. The reason I did them originally without the stack ones was because the stack ones you didn't research early. You didn't get them early enough. But I think by the time we come in to build this bus, it's fine with stack ones. Shouldn't be a problem. I could swap them out for standard ones and then redo the template. Yes, we're gonna do that. Oh, I can't downgrade them. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Filter with kill. Okay. Delete this template. Create a new template. Can't highlight the whole thing and delete it in one go. So there you go. So yeah, so now they can be done without. That means that you can put them down when you've got just the warehouses, which is more. It's easier than have that, and then you can upgrade them to stackable warehouses very easily. You just can't downgrade them, which is interesting, but that's fine. Okay, so let's do this one here. It's going to be malachite, I think. We're going to do copper. I'm not doing stuff in order here. So malachite, chalco, and chalcopyrite. So let's filter all of them. Malachite, chalcopyrite, and that one. Chalcosite. There you go. And I'm going to say, hey, would you... No, don't balance. Just take whatever one you can do. Okay. Copy settings, paste inside all of those there, like that. You are going to be no longer that. Copper. And you're going to be a pickup for the moment. Okay. So there we go. So now we have the... so what I could do is I could actually pick up that and put it in here. So let me copy the settings from this one and paste it in there. So it's just up there. Delete that one. Move this one to here. And then we'll remove these here because they're not in now. And then you... where you're going. Maybe so it's a minute. Oh yeah. You will then drive down and drop off the goods in there, which is awesome. Let me have a quick look up here, see what else we're mining here. What are you mining? You're mining chalcopyrite. So okay, how about we do that as well? We're going to come off of here and come down and just slap it in there. I'll put a bridge in there as well, so we have a bridge. Anything that wants to cross that, I should probably have some crossings here as well, really. Just in case they're needed. But this can carry on. Oh, this can carry on. Oops. To there you go. And then we'll put in a bridge. But so you're still going to drop off in there, which is fine. However, you should now be sending down some other stuff as well. There you go. You have produced the copper, but you have no way of doing the slag. So we need to do the slag, which is fine and dead easy. Get rid of that. Because the slag wants to come down. So how many space I've got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5. The slag wants to come down and come back across. So I feel like the slag is just going to be like right here, which means I probably wanted to make them one longer. Although the slag could be right up against it. That would cause problems, wouldn't it? Let's go down. Let's go down one lower than we said here already, which is probably not ideal. Oh, I don't really think about it, but do you know what? Whatever. Okay, and then what should happen here is you should output all your goods down here, and I don't see this being a mega problem. It is going to back up a bit. I know that it's going to back up a lot because you've got a lot going on. So it's actually, now I look at it, I kind of wish I'd have gone with the speedier belts on the slag. Yeah. Oops. Oh, they're shooting a thingy down there. Cool. We need to get more of these in here. I think every other one. So this one, skip this one, do this one, and put it in there. Now I am wasting space. I could put it in one further over, but I'm putting it in the center. Because that's fine, we can do that, that's not a problem as well. Also, as was pointed out, in here, in this gap here, we could quite happily put in, well, we've got some single here there, but we could also put in, if we had the ducted fans, power generation. And they would happily go in between each one here to give us a little bit more oomph in our power. So, I don't know how many of these I've got, so I'm just going to do that. I've got 2 at the moment. Okay, cool, we'll put 2 in. But yeah, we'll put a power ducted fan in each one of those as well. Because why not? Why not? We've got some space in here that's just not being used. So, yeah. Okay, and then if I wanted to in here, we could put in something else. There. Not fastback gun turrets, it's just anti-air. We shouldn't need anti-air once we get these borders figured out, but it won't hurt. It's not like they're going to be doing terrible things. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. So, okay. You are producing way more than this belt can deal with. So I need to do something better here. Can we demolish this area here? Connect you up. And then run you over the top like that instead. That will at least help a little bit of the flow. Not a great deal, but a little bit of the flow. Okay. Everything's on sale for the next 5 minutes. Cool. We'll have a look. See, we're going to fail the auto cannon thing. I should just cancel this one, to be honest with you. The armies. I didn't realise we weren't making them in time, and now we don't have this set up, and we're moving stuff. So, yeah. I'm gonna let that run out because we're not hurting for money. I'm gonna let it run out. It means I can concentrate on doing this rather than have stuff gone there. However, let's have a quick look over here. And I should probably bring the episode to a close. Open stop. Because what I want to know is, as was pointed out a little while ago, every now and then you sell nuclear fuel. We don't have any right now because we have a nuclear power plant which I'd like to see in operation. I don't know how expensive they are to make. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to buy anything right now. If you had some heavy excavators, I would. But no, I think we're good. Okay. So, let's make... We can't do that. That's hydraulic pistons. Don't do that. Ceramic and thermal couples. Don't do that. Wire and silica. Let's do that. Boom. There you go. Wire and silica. Not that we have silica on that connection here, but... Hey. That's silly. There you go. Build it backwards and then reverse it. Boom, there you go. Oh, Pirate stole stuff from that warehouse there because there's no air defense by your warehouse. Because you didn't think it was a good idea. Ah, that was foolish. What did you steal? Tools? Ooh. Bad. Anyway, I think we'll leave this one here. We shall come back next time and we shall continue from there. I'm going to move this over here just so you can't do that anymore. Maha. Thank you very much for watching. Our bus is coming together very, very slowly, but it is getting there. It is getting there. I need a better solution to this. Ironically, I feel like I probably actually needed to do the square output for the little one and then the yeah. Although it does look as if it might be catching up a little. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll leave it running and we'll see what happens. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun. I also need to put a bridge in there. I saw it.